So we have this deck of cards sponsored by Fresh.
What is it called?
Courageous Conversations.
Wow.
All right, let's have some.
Oh my god, it's so weird hearing a girl's voice like on the mic. You know, we've never filmed with a girl in 17 episodes.
You're the first.
Really?
Yeah. I know we were
So
lacking.
honored. I'm excited.
Well, I don't know. This is so basic. It was pretty cool. What have you learned about yourself over the last year? I mean, this last year was like so drastic for everyone.
Yeah. Very.
So it's
Just how like important time with others is, and
Yeah.
friends and family, because when that's like taken away, you don't get to see
Ooh.
the people. What?
I was just thinking, for me, it was like how important the time with myself is.
Oh,
Because
different perspectives.
yeah, because I didn't do as much before the year. I was always surrounded by people. Then when I was like had so much like an abundance of time, like more than enough time for myself with myself, I was like, holy shit, like I could do so much. I should be doing so much, and like I have so much power to do stuff when
When you're by yourself. Yeah. I don't like time by myself.
You don't.
No, I love being around people, and so this last year has been hard. I miss like when I can't see my friends and my family. But I agree, when you're by yourself, there's a lot of time for self growth and self reflection.
Yeah. I think like if I had more gave myself more time in the past, I could have grown at a faster rate.
Like more time on your own.
Yeah, I think I would have solved a lot of my problems.
Really?
Yeah.
How? Like, what do you do when you're by yourself that helps you grow?
Well,
like pay attention to yourself.
yeah, like being like
Do you meditate?
yeah, I do.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Really?
Yeah,
How is that?
it's good. Like I just do it naturally now. It's not like I have to like force myself to do it. It's just like it's just something that's like so like accustomed to me that it's like I have to do it. And helps me become
That's cool.
yeah.
Are there certain things you look for when you say like friends and families? Do you go to each one for different things? I'm assuming.
Wait, say that again. What?
Like you mentioned, like the two parties, like friends and families. I'm assuming you go to them for like different reasons. Or is it just all company?
Just company. I love company. I not really going to them, just spending time with them, and even if we're not doing much, like just being around people who I know love me and I love is.
Do you think that would
Very
go this?
important.
Would that go the same with like a relationship?
What do you mean?
Like, do you feel the same way if you're like in a relationship? Do you love to be around them, or do you like to be?
I think it's just as important to be yourself.
Yeah.
Be with yourself
Yeah.
even when you're in a relationship.
Yes. Yeah. Like you have to have your own separate life and you have to be on your own and
Have like comfortable time with yourself, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to like be around them all the time, you know.
yeah, like not be super attached.
Do you think you could live on your own right now,
On my own?
or would you not enjoy that?
Like without roommates? That's what you're saying?
like without roommates, like
Like-
literally
like-
on your own, like
like
a
one
one-bedroom
bedroom?
apartment.
Like in a condo?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's a tough question for
That
you.
is a tough question. I
pretty hard.
don't know. Like, I like being at the house alone, like when all my roommates are gone. I really enjoy it. But I don't know if that's just because I'm so used to being around them 24/7 that it's nice to have alone time.
But you always know someone's coming home. You always know someone's gonna be there eventually, you know? Like
being, I think I would like, I don't know if I would like being alone. I think I would be lonely. Oh, with a dog, maybe.
Do you ever go crazy when you're around people for that long?
A little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
A little bit.
just lock yourself in your room.
Especially because there's so many of us.
Yeah.
It's,
I bet.
yeah. You just being around anyone that much, you go a little crazy. Especially with COVID.
Yeah.
Home all the time. But I guess. I don't know. I don't know if I could live alone.
Do you think you can?
Live alone?
Yeah. No, just by yourself, no significant other, no.
Like right now?
Yeah. One bedroom, one like what you said.
I feel like I wouldn't be home that much.
Yeah, I was gonna say I
You'd
wouldn't
running
be.
away.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be home that much, or I'd have people over.
Yeah, I like to I like to share company.
Yeah, you were kind of like that in Toronto.
Yeah.
You used to always ran away.
Yeah.
I was like, where's Steven? Oh,
ran away.
yeah, like, he was just, leave him alone, he just leaves.
Just want to do something. I don't know.
But run away where?
Like, you know what it is? I don't know.
Like, to other people, home,
If I'm alone, it's like,
sniffing other.
What do you do? I don't know what to do when I'm alone.
okay, no.
What do I do?
Like, what do you do when you're just...
Like I chill and I do the things I like, but up to a certain point, it's just like I feel like shit. It's like time
and bored.
to do something else. Not like, I guess I don't know. There's days where I'm like, I wish I could stay home all day and fuck around and watch TV or something. But then it gets to a point where I'm just like, I got to do something.
Yeah.
That's why I kind of like leave. I'm just like, I can't sit here all day. Maybe that's the problem.
You gotta do something?
Yeah.
But
Like, does it not feel like you're doing something because you're by yourself?
Not if I'm just,
like I can do nothing with someone and it feels like I'm doing something, but realistically I'm not doing nothing.
no, that's true.
Yeah.
I mean, like,
Yeah,
But that's what I like.
you like that? Yeah, I guess
I
get
like,
it.
like,
Yeah,
doing nothing with someone is...
yeah, I
Something.
get it. I have like the urge to do that too sometimes, but like I just know it's not very productive. But yeah, I do it still.
this is, oh, fuck, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Could you live alone, Darren?
Yeah, I think so, but I do think I would find myself running away a bit, like home, other people, have people over,
Yeah.
but like half and half, yeah. But for the most part, yeah.
I don't go crazy when I'm home, so maybe that's why I don't feel the need.
How long are you home for, though?
Wait, what?
Yeah, not that long.
What do you mean?
Like my family doesn't really drive me crazy, to be honest.
Oh, I'm not saying if you want to. I'm saying can you? Like would you? Like I get it. Like you don't see you need to.
Yeah. I don't know. That's a tough question. I would have to try for a while, and then see how it goes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I want to try that too.
Living alone?
Like somewhere like
Yeah,
like
like
not
Remote?
here. Like,
okay,
not-
exactly.
not-
Like I wouldn't do it here at all.
yeah,
Like,
I would go
definitely
do
not.
it like in the U.S. Just go
Why?
live alone, just experience.
Because why do it here?
Yeah, that's true.
It's so pointless, especially like now.
Did everyone answer? What was the question? I don't even know. The
Yeah, so that's a fun thing about it. We just go off the road.
Yours was
Oh.
that you enjoy the company that you had before.
Yes.
COVID.
And Darren was like, he wanted to appreciate time alone.
What
You
did you
didn't
say?
answer.
I didn't answer.
Do you have an answer?
Yeah, what did you learn about yourself over the last year?
Hard work just like doesn't stop for anyone, I guess. Like, I don't know, whatever the hell is going on around us, like just don't let it stop you. Just keep going.
In what sense? Keep going.
Just like keep pushing yourself. Like don't give up even if everything around you is like falling apart. Yeah. I don't know.
Does that resonate with you?
Like, kind of. Yeah. I don't know.
Did the last year take a toll on you?
Yeah.
Like more than average?
Yeah.
And do you think it's because of that?
Other things as well.
Yeah.
But
Was it like the difficulty of having company?
what do you mean?
Like you enjoy the company? Like do you feel like it was kind of taken away in the last year? Naturally.
In a sense, there's other factors, but I mean, I was with my roommates, so the company was there a lot of the time. But just other, like, my friends here, you guys, my family, that, yeah. And just not being able to move around a lot was more, like, the hard part, I feel. Like, always seeing the same four walls was very hard. But like you said about keep going when everything gets hard, I'm like the opposite. Like I want to do that, but then
You want to
it's
give up.
hard.
Yeah.
It is hard.
Hard
It's
to have
very
motivation.
difficult.
It's very fucking hard.
Finding motivation, yeah.
Yeah, when everything just seems so hopeless.
Yeah.
And
The world looks like it's on pause. The
there's
economy,
no
yeah.
like you don't know an end. Like now we can see an end, but
That's so
6
true.
months ago, like we did not know when this was going to end, and
Yeah.
it just seems like so scary, like the unknown.
Yeah. I bet
And
a lot
it's
of
hard to
people,
keep going.
Yeah, I bet a lot of people relate to that.
Yeah,
For sure.
Definitely fucked with a lot of people.
It says choose a player and ask how have I impacted you.
Okay. You're just gonna hit us with this.
Can I Can I ask that? Have I even impacted anybody? Probably not.
Steven, she asked you.
Oh, you asked me?
I guess so. I don't know. You don't have to answer.
It's inspired me in the past when I seen you, I don't know, like I guess like go through the struggle of the process and then realizing when you need to draw the line for yourself of like what you want and like what's not okay to keep going on. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Boundaries.
Kind of. It's like you know you want something and you deserve it and you know like you put in your effort. So at some point it's like you need to draw the line for yourself. And that's like what I try to do
Aww.
on a day to day. I think it's important because
It
if
is
you don't draw that
important.
line, then people walk all over you.
Yeah.
So I think that kind of impacted me seeing you do that.
Thanks. Aw.
That was a good one.
That's it. So yeah.
Can you
Okay.
answer the question back?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Steven?
Answer it. Yeah.
To Steven?
Yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, I wasn't prepared for that. I would have read it there. You've just like always really been there. And like we haven't been super close. Like, but I just feel like I can always depend on you and that just means a lot.
Nice.
And you've just like impacted me, shown me who,
I don't know. Like you're not alone in it.
yeah.
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 I try.
Describe a defining moment in your life when you finally felt like you could stand your own ground.
Holy shit.
Do we feel like we can stand our own ground?
Yes.
Well,
what
I feel
happened?
like it's different for everyone, but
Stand your own ground.
when that was read, like what came to mind was like as a girl, as a woman, like standing my own ground and not letting men
Yeah. Like walk over you
walk over me and like think that they can
and like yeah.
be rude.
Yeah. Or like entitled or something.
Yeah.
Superior. Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, and just like treat you like shit
Mhm.
and you won't say anything about it because you're a girl.
Mhm.
That's kind of what came to my mind, but
Damn.
that's different.
Okay. When I got my braces off and I finished Accutane.
You just felt like you're like fucking. You felt like way better.
Yeah.
Like about yourself.
Yeah. I'd say so.
Did you get bullied?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
In high school?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like grade 9. It was bad.
What?
Yeah. My acne was bad.
No, but I thought like I mean by who? Like
I made fun of him.
Yeah.
I bullied him.
Yeah. Like it never seriously got to me like it does in like whatever fucking TV shows and shit.
how have other people's perceptions of you changed the way you view yourself? If at all. But I feel like as much as you want to say that you don't care what people think, it obviously matters a little bit. Do you agree?
Yeah,
like,
a bit.
I don't know. It kind of depends. Like,
I'll take into consideration, but then
yeah.
depends. Like,
In a professional standpoint, I definitely take into consideration. But if it's like my peers, I don't know.
You like really don't care. Even though you don't care, like do you still does it still affect the way you think about things? Like, oh, what are people gonna think if I do this?
I think no if I don't show it. Because then there's nothing to see. And then I'm just really just living my own life.
know what?
True.
Like, no, it really doesn't matter because if I don't show it in the first place, then how is anyone going to say anything? I guess that's my...
But like your friends too.
True. Okay.
Like do the way your friends perceive you like change the way you view yourself?
I started to have people telling me that like I was a people pleaser, and it kind of made me think that maybe I'm not selfish enough, and then like it's gonna cost me like long term in my life because I was too selfless, and I was always like giving, and then like it kind of made me like think like maybe not everyone's like this, like maybe like I shouldn't be like this, I should be more selfish.
Put yourself first.
Yeah.
Was it someone like who meant something to you that said that?
Yeah.
That's definitely very different
What?
That's
than like
kicking it.
than any other person saying it to you.
Yeah.
I've been told like I have like too high of expectations. I think that's a big one.
For other people.
Yeah.
For other people?
Yeah, other people and myself. But when it comes to myself, I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't really care, to be honest.
Yeah.
But when it comes to other people, then yeah.
You have high expectations for other people.
It gets fucked because that's when you get hurt.
Yeah.
Because when you have high expectations, it's like that's when you get disappointed,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that really like backfires on you.
So you think that's when someone said that to you, did you like
Think
think
like-
about that and change
yeah.
it?
Like question myself, like, I don't know.
do you lower your expectations after that?
I guess part of me wants to believe like I shouldn't have to, right? Like that kind of mentality.
Yeah.
But then of course part of me thinks like, you know what, maybe not everyone is like what you just said, like willing to give and give.
You shouldn't
Maybe-
have to what? Have high expectations?
No, I was saying maybe I shouldn't have to lower my expectations.
Oh.
Like if I can expect it of myself, like maybe I just need to wait for that to come around for me. But I don't know. I still don't know the answer.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Family, obviously, family's like a crazy one too, right? Like expectations with them.
Like I'm working on it, but I'm very like susceptible to what people think of me. And I like always think about it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But
It like deeply affects you? Yeah.
Not deeply
Okay,
affects
fine,
me,
fine.
but it's just like it's always a thought in my head.
But does it matter who?
yeah.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, does it matter if it's like someone insignificant, someone you don't even know, or like someone you just saw once, or is it like
It
solely
doesn't
based on-
matter, but I will think about it, and I like know
Really?
it. Yeah,
Whoa.
like,
Even if it's anyone,
even if you don't care about them?
yeah,
like a customer.
yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah.
I
That's
feel you.
crazy. Yeah.
Okay.
It comes from like a place of probably like low self-esteem and like wanting I literally customers, like if a customer gets mad at me for something, like I'll like feel bad about it all day, and I'm like, oh, I'm so like I should have.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless I know it wasn't my fault, but if I know I did something bad, like I'll
Feel like guilty and
yeah.
that's very interesting. Whoa.
But do you ever feel like you just know you're right, and like that?
In the back of my head, I know, and I like will try to tell myself like, okay, no one is thinking about it as much as you, and it's whatever. But
Is there any specific people that like hold a higher influence in that ranking? Like would a family be at the top, or like a significant other?
Close friends. Yeah.
Yeah, versus like strangers.
probably like my friends.
Hold on.
Oh, you think your friends are the highest?
Hold on. So, do you think you're easily influenced?
I don't think so. It's not like it actually like controls me and like it will stop me from doing things.
Okay.
But it's just like a thought in my head when I do things. It's not that I will do it for other people, but
Okay.
I'll always I'll like worry about it kind of. And if like after something happens, I'll like oh my god, how did that make me seem?
Look. How does it make
Yeah.
you look?
I don't know why I hate it because I know it doesn't matter and I know no one thinks about it, but it's just like just a
And
thing that
Is your family up there?
no.
Really?
Yeah, my family,
yeah.
and I know they're proud of me, so I like know that they don't care that much about like other things that happen.
Damn. It's like the total opposite.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
What's total?
Like I feel like the total opposite.
Yeah, I know. Me too. That's why it's so interesting.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
crazy.
no, interesting,
Like
yeah.
I've never really heard anyone tell me like their parents were proud of them.
Oh wait,
Really?
that's what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I feel the opposite of that.
Oh yeah, same. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Like
We feel the opposite.
like
more
you
so-
care what your family thinks and not about other people.
Wait,
I definitely care that if whether or not they're gonna end up being proud of me. And I don't really care if the strangers are proud of me or not.
Yeah, that kind
Right.
of seems like the right thing.
yeah.
But
I don't
it
care.
also-
I don't care if strangers. It's not that I care. It's just like
it can get to you.
like I just worry about it for no, and I know it's stupid.
But maybe
It just happens, and I don't know where it comes from.
But maybe that can bring you somewhere like good.
So does this happen afterwards, or before? You said before sometimes.
It's usually afterwards. I'll just I don't know.
Does it ever happen during?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh shit. Interesting. Like, so doesn't that give you like anxiety in moments?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I think that's like where it comes from. I just like overthink a bunch of things. I know like I know in the back of my head it's like doesn't matter.
But
No
you-
one's
but you
no
don't
one's
really think
thinking about it. Like no one thought about that after, but then you do. Like
Okay. So in the moment, are you just worried about like the way they perceive you, or
yeah,
do you?
I hate being perceived. I'm like, stop perceiving me.
So you're so hard
So I
on
was scared
yourself.
to be on this podcast. I'm like, don't perceive me, everyone.
Yeah, you're doing a good job. You're acting natural.
Do you ever in the moments? Do you ever think like, oh, maybe like? Do you ever think to yourself like what they like? Try to understand what they're thinking.
Yeah, like I think that they're probably like thinking about something that I did and like being like, oh, she's so annoying or something. And I think that even though I know like.
Okay.
Are you like double thinking every move, every second, like every millimeter
I
you
just
move?
explained this to Shane the other day. I do.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that's crazy.
Okay.
That's
It's
tough.
exhausting up there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm thinking.
So
Yeah. What?
okay, so like if someone felt hurt, like someone you cared about felt hurt about something you did, are you more thinking of like how they think of you because you did it, or do you ever think of like how they feel because you did whatever you did this so and so thing?
Wait, repeat the question. Sorry.
Sorry, like say like someone you care about was hurt by something you did or something. In that moment, are you like, do you feel, are you more focused on like what they think of you because of what happened?
No, I would be more like, I'd feel more remorse for what I did.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't care. It's not my like reputation. I don't care about my reputation. It's not that. It's more like, I don't know what it is. I honestly don't. I don't really care about my and I like, if I know I did something wrong, I won't like worry about what people think of me if I know I did something wrong, and I won't try to like cover it up to like save myself. It's more just like being kind of hard on myself and like overthinking things about I don't know.
Can you give us an example of something very stupid that maybe you realized after,
What do you
but maybe
mean?
in the moment you thought really hard about?
Something like, one of these day-to-day situations or something. Or something.
Literally everything.
Well,
Yeah, it's kind of hard to picture.
Yeah, name us,
everything.
help us
Like,
picture
what do
one
you
thing,
mean?
one incident that was just really stupid. That
Maybe it could be
What,
big.
where I like will think about what people think.
Like,
like
is
you
it
thought,
fa-
you thought about it way too long, but now you realize it was stupid.
like it happened, and then you went home, and you were like
Upset about
beating
it.
yourself up over it.
I don't know, because it literally is like my everyday life. I don't know.
How much happens in your days?
Nothing, but it's just everything.
Damn, that's crazy.
Like I guess you could say a customer, like that's a really good example. Like, or like just being at work and like messing something up, and I think that everyone there thinks that I'm the worst person there. I'm like the worst worker, and that I don't deserve this job, and that like like she's so shit at her job just because I like forgot a slice of cake in a bag, which happens all the time. And I think that people think that I'm not good at my job, like that type of thing, even though I know no one's thinking that, and they know that people make mistakes and it happens, and I'm new and whatever. But it's like the double.
Do you ever think about the good things you do? And you ever think to yourself like, damn,
Like smile about it.
yeah, like damn, I did something crazy.
Sometimes,
Okay, that's good.
occasionally,
You seem really hard on yourself though. So
yeah. I am, but sometimes I can like. School is one place where I know that I am good. That's like my
Where you're proud of yourself.
where I try to like grab onto.
your
That's
element. Yeah.
Damn, that's good.
Like the books you're talking about, like studying and like tests, or you're talking about
Yeah.
the social aspect.
What do you mean?
Wait, like
I meant like school, like
like
like,
doing well,
yes.
like getting good marks, and like
Yeah.
okay, like fine, achieving like.
yeah. We can stop talking about me now.
No, it's interesting. Yeah, I have so many more questions.
You look
Do you think like,
confused.
do you think like other people, is it because you think other people expect a lot of you? Or you expect a lot of
I
yourself?
expect a lot of myself. It's more about like, yeah.
So what do you expect from yourself?
I don't know.
like just to be the best, like perfect. Like,
Yeah.
Not perfect. I don't know. You guys look so like staring at me,
I'm very curious.
yeah.
Is there a goal in mind?
No, it's very counterproductive because it's like overthinking things, and I know that in my head. Overthinking things about like what just happened is stupid because it's like, hey, it's already happened. If they thought something about you, the thought crossed their mind and they moved on with their life, so it doesn't affect you. Like, why are you freaking out about it? Type thing.
I can't imagine sitting there and thinking about like every thought that crosses like your mind, right? So I'm just trying to comprehend that.
Do you have a goal in your head that outweighs this overthinking?
What do you mean?
Like for me, I don't overthink because in the back of my mind, there's always something that's worth more.
Which is
what?
I don't know, whatever the goal is, I guess, in my head. Like something where it's just like this little incident shouldn't affect.
Like the bigger picture.
Yes.
okay.
Yeah.
Fine.
Do you have a bigger picture?
Like just, I don't have a bigger picture, but the bigger picture, like in general.
Like just to be happy
Yeah,
or
like just to
finish school?
not get little stupid things down, and I try to get away from that. As like, I'm just going back to work because that's like the easiest like analogy, I guess you could say. Like if I'm like overthinking something where I messed up at work, and I'll like stress out about like messing up, I'll like try to let myself get out of it by being like, hey, like stop letting this affect you. Like you moved on from it. Do better. Like
it's just
job. There's a little thing. Do
It's
better. Like the bigger picture is like you gotta move on with your day.
Maybe maybe because the bigger picture is so related to the problem is why it's so hard.
So I think you need to think bigger.
Yeah, I think
like
you need
way bigger.
I think you need a bigger picture that has no relation to that
and
problem.
way longer. Yeah. Because
What is the bigger picture?
because
I don't know. Maybe for you,
like for example, I could be like, yo, I don't give a fuck about this job, but I'm gonna go and try my best.
Yeah, like
if I lose my job, it doesn't matter because it doesn't like, align with any of my goals.
yeah, maybe like this job has nothing to do
Like,
with your school.
So
So,
like
that's the bigger picture.
Yeah, like, I don't care if I piss off a customer. I messed up, but
Yeah.
they're not gonna. They have no
Yeah.
effect on my goals, my future,
Exactly.
Yeah, I guess the bigger picture. If we're talking about a bigger picture, I always try to keep in mind that everything happens for a reason. That is like, I always have that like in mind because it's like even if something does happen that sucks and you overthink it or whatever outside of work, it's just like, okay, this happened for a reason. I can learn from it. I can take something from it. Like it doesn't matter what anyone thinks. Like I'm on my own journey. Whatever, like something happens, it's shitty, you deal with it, life goes on. Literally life goes on.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter what people think.
that's for sure.
So what helps you the most out of these situations? Any other people, or is it more just yourself?
What helps you the most?
Like what help? Yeah,
Venting, I bet.
Venting.
like you get over it yourself.
I bet you
Yeah.
enjoy talking about.
Do you enjoy talking
your problems? Like I bet you enjoy like talking about those situations you overthink.
I do enjoy it, but then now I'm overthinking like, oh my god, people are gonna like watch this and think I'm crazy.
I'm sure like 70% of people are gonna be like, "Holy fuck, someone relates."
Like just like
yeah,
just
like,
me.
someone relates to me.
Well, you guys don't.
Yeah, but
No, that's not. That doesn't mean.
yeah, what is like the 1%?
Well, we're not like. At least we're understanding. Like
Yeah.
we're trying to understand.
You guys are like, you're like, oh, I'm so curious. It's like, what is it like?
I don't think it's a bad thing. I just think it's a thing.
Yeah, I know a lot of people go through it.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's a very big thing with like anxiety.
Do you think like reassurance helps? Are you a person that needs a lot of reassurance?
In different situations, yes.
Like words of encouragement
Yes. Like for myself.
or from someone.
From someone. Like, will a good job from someone help you?
like it's like like someone who calms you down and tells
Yeah.
you like, keep going. It's not a big deal. Like
Honestly, it depends on the situation because a lot of times those words,
Are they meaningless?
like, well, people will say that just because you need to calm down. And it's like,
that's so true. Yeah,
You know what I mean? It's like-
I hate telling people bullshit.
I guess
Like-
I have to do that. Yeah.
yeah, like if you're like having a panic attack and they're like, it's okay, like everything's gonna be okay. It's like, obviously
Damn.
they're gonna,
I hate seeing that.
it's like, okay, obviously like you're gonna tell me that. Like I know.
Okay.
Like no, and when you're in like crisis, no one's gonna be like, yeah, you did shit. Like what is wrong with you? You know, it's like,
I don't know. I'm kind of like tough love. Like
but
tough.
when someone's
me
like
too.
in a really
we're
like,
kind of like
Give
tough.
it up,
We're
give
kind of like tough
pick me
honesty.
when I'm down.
If
like,
someone cries, I'm not
I don't know. We're kind of like tough honesty. Like you
Yeah.
fucked up, but you gotta get over it. That's like what I would say. Like I don't know.
I would just give you a solution to the problem.
Yeah,
That's probably what I do, and
that's-
girls hate that.
That's kind of how we are.
Yeah.
Like, what is the point of me saying it's gonna be okay if I don't fucking know if it's gonna be okay?
Well, yeah.
Can we try to make it a little bit more okay?
Girls want me to agree with their problems. Like, yeah, I got you. But I'm just like I want to give them a solution.
Exactly.
Because they just want to feel comforted and like they're
Yeah.
not
Okay,
like,
but, like,
they're feeling stress for
Yeah.
Like
I
feeling
get
your
it.
pain?
I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
like,
get it.
empathize with them.
Yeah,
you
I
know.
get it. But it's like,
I get it
I
too.
get it, but it's like,
That's a game, man.
I get it. I do get it.
Yeah.
But it's like, you fuck up an order, right? If I don't give you a solution, I'm just like, oh, it's going to be okay. It's not going to be okay. So why don't I try to help you make it okay? And then maybe like we can
Size about it
Yeah,
later.
I
empathize
know,
after. That's how I
yeah.
am. Yeah.
Especially yeah.
Especially,
Like,
yeah.
No, sorry. Like I was. What? It's no, because I was gonna say like especially when you need a solution and
Yeah.
like babying someone isn't gonna help, then I can appreciate tough love.
Do you get it a lot? I don't know.
I don't know. I maybe
Does family give you
Fine.
tough
because I
love?
don't know if I'm actually doing a good job or if they're just being too easy on me.
Fine, when you look for like,
Damn.
wait, say that again. Sorry.
Like he's asked me if I get tough love,
Yeah.
and I don't think I do, but I don't know if it's because like I'm actually doing a good job
Or if people are being
or
easy on
if
her.
people are being easy on me and
That's
they're not
pretty crazy.
giving me enough tough love.
That's
Like
a
I
very-
have no idea.
That's a very good perspective. Yeah, I do definitely take it easy on people, and I definitely think people are doing good that I don't appreciate enough for.
Yeah,
Hmm?
for sure. I think
sure.
there are so like people are doing amazing, but I just don't recognize it enough.
Yeah, for sure. And then I think there's people who like I go easy on.
That you don't tell them like
Yeah.
you need to get your shit together.
Yeah.
100%.
It changes. It
So,
varies.
so it's a very good perspective that you have there.
Yeah, like I don't know. And I don't like and then if you ask, people aren't gonna be like, you know, I don't know.
Okay, so like you say like, okay, you fuck up something, but you said that sometimes it's just like fake love if someone comes and it's like, oh, it's gonna be okay. But then like, so what do you think you need in that moment?
Are you talking about work?
I don't know, just in general. Like, what's the best solution for you in that moment that someone can do for you?
My
I don't know. It's like case by case. It depends how bad of like a state of like worry that I'm in. You know, like if I'm like in a like you can tell sometimes when people are in a place to hear tough love and when they're not. Like I'm not if someone's like a mess, I'm not gonna be like, yeah,
Yeah, okay.
get your shit together and get up.
Well, if it's like work and someone's just like, would someone saying like, hey, like, it's okay, it's just a mistake, like, you're doing a great job, like, would that help? Or like, is that
What
like,
do you mean help?
would that help you feel a little bit better? Or do you think you would just kind of see it as like, oh, they're just trying to be like nice?
Yeah, I don't know. Like maybe just being nice.
Oh, okay.
You should take notes as a manager.
But also like being tough love I think is like in work at least like is good. But
In a
to a
relation-
degree, like you don't want to like being too tough is only so productive. You know, because like it comes to a point where people
Okay.
don't listen and don't want to listen.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh my gosh, leave me alone. Like
Yeah, it is. That's
I'm
true.
doing my best.
It's like leading by fear.
Yeah.
It's all like depends on like the mental strength of the person. It's like all case by case.
Yeah.
You gotta adjust. Yeah, I definitely learned that.
Damn.
My question was gonna be like, in terms of a significant other, like what traits would you look for in, like in terms of a support system? Like what traits would you want
like,
to
what
help,
do you
like
mean?
as your support system? Like people who would you want someone who's like tough love? Would you want someone who's like gives you like words of encouragement like regularly, just listens to you, comforts you?
Definitely a little bit of both.
Mix.
Like not someone who's super tough all the time and is just like super insensitive to what I'm going through and is like, you're being a baby and you need to do this. But someone who helps offer solutions while also empathizing with how I'm feeling and like validating it.
Sounds like a perfect
Like
world.
a balance. Yeah,
Yeah, literally sounds like a well, yeah.
Yeah.
He asked me my ideal.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, true.
That is pretty great.
Yeah,
it's like it's gonna be okay. Like we're gonna figure it out, and then like actually take steps to figure it out and be like, this is what we're gonna do.
like like not like a you problem, it's a we problem, right?
Yeah.
It's a good attitude, right?
Life partner, you
Yeah,
know.
exactly.
take problems on together.
My problem is if there's soft love, but there's no solutions. Because then I just need to go solve it. And that's a problem.
That's what I mean. Like, comfort them, and then, like, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah. But the comfort without the solution is just me and it on my own then. Right? Kind of. I don't know. Wow. That's really cool.
Yeah, very cool.
Yeah.
What's cool?
So cool.
I don't know. Just talking to you.
Yeah, I know. I feel like we go for hours. Like the rest isn't one like question, and we went for 30 minutes. Like,
How long has it been?
I don't know. I'm just guessing.
I don't know.
Yeah. What is a quality you used to struggle to accept about yourself that you now consider a superpower?
I think I would say like being ashamed of like devoting time away from the things that you thought was right. It's like I thought was right. Like the things that I was told and that I believed was like the right path. And then me like taking my attention away from it, I felt was wrong. But now I realize like this was exactly what I needed to be.
Like
That's a good
what?
point. That's a good one. I would agree.
Like what?
Like my career,
Like
Like school?
sure, yeah, school.
like not putting his all into school maybe.
Yeah.
But he put the energy elsewhere. But like
Yeah.
it kind of like paid off in a sense.
Exactly. Yeah.
I would say the same about myself.
So you like were having trouble accepting that about yourself, and then
Yeah, it was a
it
battle.
actually turned out.
Yeah. It was a battle within myself. It's like,
Yeah, me too.
am I not putting enough for what everyone else wants me to be? And then you just like battle with it every day until one day it pays off. But like those years go by where it's just you, right? Like it's pretty tough.
Yeah, I would say the same.
I'd say I'm proud of that.
Yeah, like
I don't think I'm there yet, but I think it's getting there.
I struggle to accept the fact that like I was capable of putting my all into school, but I wasn't willing to.
Yeah.
Oh.
But then in the end, like I'm so glad that I didn't fall into this like the box of like the
Of school.
yeah like into the school life like because I thrived like outside of school in like the real world.
I always felt like
That's just me personally. Yeah.
I always felt like, I don't know, personally, I always felt like no matter what it is, like I feel like anyone, if they really, really put their heart into it, like they could do amazing in it.
And what?
Whatever it is, like anything, like piano, school, a sport.
Yeah.
Like I never thought it was all based on like you need to have an ounce of talent or like you need to have
But
this.
you also need to care.
Yeah, exactly. I'm saying if you care and you put your all into it, then I think it'll work out.
Yeah, for sure.
I think so too.
But some people just don't care about certain things because they have passions about other things.
Yeah.
Exactly.
then,
So I'm saying like if he didn't care so much about it, but like someone convinced him enough to care about it, what would happen today, right?
Yeah.
I think if I cared enough, I could have been a doctor.
Exactly. Like
Yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
you don't think so?
No, I
You
do
don't-
think so.
do you think
I'm saying like you just need to have
Yeah.
like we're all born like even playing ground.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah. Okay, fine. Maybe not resources wise, but we all have the capability. Of
Yeah. If you really, and that's if you care, you will. Ooh.
like the mental capability.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
you'll
say
like
not physically.
you'll
but
go
yeah.
through whatever you have to go through to get to your goal.
Exactly. Yeah. Have you tried therapy?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
like paid therapy?
Yeah.
Oh shit! Can you talk about it? I'm actually like so interested. I
Okay.
actually want to try it. I would try it.
Everyone can benefit from it.
Yeah. How much do they charge? Scary. Sorry, it's curious.
It depends. Like I've gone to different.
Like what's a
Yeah.
like? Is it an hourly
I
rate?
want to share that.
Oh, I don't know. I'm actually so curious.
I don't know if I want
It can be off the record. I just want to know.
Well, it depends because like school has some like
coverage.
Oh, like guidance
therapists in
counselors.
place,
Oh yeah.
and like there's like different types of therapy. So there's like counseling, and then you can go to like a psychiatrist, which is not counseling. That's like very clinical. I honestly think like therapy. Everyone needs to go to therapy.
Yeah, I think.
Do you see any downsides with it?
I don't think so.
Absolutely
I
not.
don't believe
Like,
there is.
I
Like,
don't think the only downside
Is if they're a
Sorry,
shitty therapist?
No, sorry, you go.
I think the only thing stopping someone from going to therapists is their ego.
And the stigma.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
sure.
Yeah, if your ego is
I think the
Continue.
only thing that it could be like not beneficial is if you have a negative mindset going into it, because a lot of people see like if you go to therapy, then you have a problem, and then you like feel like you need fixing, and like that could make you feel like you are a problem, which could like
you're a case.
Yeah. Which could affect you mentally like negatively, but if you don't have that mindset and you really just like think of it as like
you want like this can help you.
Just like, you know, like accept that it could be good. Yeah, and you don't need to be a case, you don't need to be a problem. Like it's just let's try something new. And
Exactly.
I don't think and there's any downside for it.
So have you ever had any experiences where it's like this is just fucking bullshit?
Yeah.
With therapist?
Yeah.
I'm sure everyone
a lot
has,
of
right?
like bad.
Wow, damn.
Just like
just,
this
like-
is useless. Fuck this. Like
tell me
'Cause
shit I already knew.
Some are not good, like especially with school.
yeah.
Like
How about like
they're
like,
just there to fill a role.
yeah, exactly.
Like paid therapy is definitely you're getting the
Like
better
private therapy, right? Yeah.
not private, but like there's a bunch of different. But yeah, like at school they're just like
It's like more like counseling.
very surface a lot of the time and just like stupid things like
When the moments that you think it's bullshit, is it because they tell you something that you think is ridiculous, or they tell you something you already know?
both, like just like the cliche stuff. It's like I don't like you know what I mean, like
Straight out of a book.
That's what makes me not want to do it.
Yeah.
Like
yeah, but it's a trial and error process.
till you find the one that suits you.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
telling me to like like just surface things. I don't even know, like just literally just the bullshit things that they tell you, like, oh, just exercise.
Oh my god, what?
Like take walks.
Oh my god, I want the real deep shit.
I want
Yeah,
your
I
like,
want the fucking
you know, like when
the-
they
I want your money back.
yeah, like that's what I'm like, I know. And I'm like, I go on walks and like I do all this stuff and I'm like, that's like I know that. I don't need to pay you to like tell me that.
Exactly.
Like
I can fucking go and use social media.
it's like what I want is like, or what everyone wants, I think, is when, and you know, like TV shows and movies, when it's like,
They actually fixed them and
yeah,
there's a
they're like,
character
or they're
development.
like on like a couch and like the therapist is like in like their big chair.
Is that
and,
not
like,
how it
across
is?
the room.
That's not how it is?
Well, in COVID, it's not. But
It's not Zoom.
yeah, which is also, I don't think,
It's not
I
the
think
same.
it's different.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's very different.
that-
Oh, 100%. I think it's, and when they just talk and you kind of just like have a conversation. And like that is what people want. But that's like what therapy is usually paid. Like at school, it's not like that. They're not very.
If everyone can benefit off therapy and your therapist needs a therapist, who's the ultimate therapist?
I don't know. I always think about that because all therapists need
I
therapists.
think it's books.
Huh?
It's
Books?
Yeah.
That's the ultimate therapy?
Yeah.
Books?
Yeah. Reading.
Like what kind of reading?
Growth books.
Like self-help books?
Yeah. Everything. Like anything. Like if something you want to know about, like relationships, like
Self-help books, I get kind of scared because
how to not give a fuck.
it's the
like
but it's the bias that you're susceptible to the bias of the author,
yeah, that's true.
which
but,
is kind of
But it's just a perspective. It's adding a perspective to your
Yeah,
mind. You just read a lot
that's
of
true.
yeah. Like
You ever think maybe your therapist is biased? No?
yeah,
Yeah.
to susceptible to what he went through in his life and what he
Yeah.
experienced and what
That's my problem.
yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
Where can I find an unbiased
Yeah.
therapist?
Yeah, like what makes him credible?
Exactly, like, I don't get
why
that.
can't I be a therapist?
Yeah.
Well, I think anyone could be, and there's different forms of like therapy.
Okay, guys, $20 an hour. DM me.
Yeah.
I'm being dead ass.
Better not be paying like $100 an hour for his, I don't know, his
What?
one view on therapy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, don't fix me the way he fixed himself.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
That's the problem.
That's the problem. Like you can't like yeah. Everyone needs their own.
Everyone's different for sure.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
why it's so hard to get the help that people
Yeah.
need, because
Yeah.
it's not like generalized care.
Yeah.
Everyone is different.
Yeah. Just because I can fix myself doesn't mean I can fix someone else, right?
Yeah.
that's crazy. So would you say it worked for the better?
Working
Okay.
in progress.
Well, you already got through the hardest part. Going,
Yeah.
I would say.
Yeah. Good mindset. Yeah. Growth mindset. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was that hard for me to like.
That's good. I think guys have a bigger problem going to
Oh,
a therapist.
for sure.
People are so surprised that I'm okay with going to therapy.
I think men's mental health, there's a huge like stigma around it.
Yeah. And that's why we try to change
It
that.
sucks, yeah. Because it's in the highest suicide rates are men.
Yeah.
Like that's. There's a reason for that. It's because there's a stigma around it, and they don't want
Like,
to
keep
accept
things
the help.
themselves.
It's like shows like a weakness.
Yeah, we're not allowed to be vulnerable and shit. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck? Yeah. I think we talked about it. No, actually, I don't think it was on record. It was off record.
What?
I think a drunk episode we talked about how it was like, it was just so not okay to be vulnerable to your boys. Like, the only way you can be vulnerable is if you had a girl. But like, if you don't have a girl, like,
You
who
can't be vulnerable.
Who are you vulnerable to, right? And we were like, it should be okay to go. You can go cry to your boys.
Do you guys do that?
Not really.
No, not really, to be honest.
Really?
I
Have you
know.
ever like? Have you ever?
Yeah, on the podcast.
Yeah.
Like when we record and we don't upload, it's crazy.
But you record and you don't upload?
Yeah, we do hours. Like we have like literally like bare.
You said that didn't happen that much.
Like after the Drinko episode, I think we went on for like 4 hours.
And we uploaded 20 minutes.
Yeah.
You uploaded.
Like
Oh, that's crazy.
yeah,
What did you guys like talk about?
we're like
Just,
literally all bawling our eyes out. Like it's crazy.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Like about what? Each other or just like life?
ourselves, everything. Shane especially.
Yeah.
What?
It's just like things that I guess we kept to ourselves for so long.
Yeah, that we don't really talk about. You know, like we didn't have a reason to talk about.
Yeah. On a
Is
day to
it
day.
about yourself?
Everything.
Yeah, everything that's gone on.
Insecurities, traumas, like
My God.
We don't go day to day like leaning our head on someone else's shoulder. Right.
right.
Does anybody?
Not really. Like,
Yeah, I don't know.
not really.
I don't know.
We just like stick our chest out and just try to keep going.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
trying
it's
to be
hard for you guys, and like
fucking. Yeah.
you just gotta get over like the toxic masculinity like mindset and not like think you need to be a macho man all the time.
Girls need to fucking respect that, man. Girls need to learn how to respect that. You know,
Respect what?
like guys not having to be like hard body, like so like.
It's not even just girls, but it's other guys. Like I feel
Yeah.
like
Yeah,
you're
that
also
too.
worried about your like what your boys will say if
Your
you like
reputation.
are being like a pussy.
Yeah, soft all the time. Yeah. Did you expect your man to be like so manly and like you know like not have like fuck? That's just so stereotypical. I don't want to say that.
What?
Like you don't want them to have weakness, like be weak in a sense. Like if they're putting back as much problems as you are, like you might like think it's a lot to handle too.
like
But guys are just expected to deal with my own problems plus their problems. You know, like I literally deal with all
be
their
the
problems.
problem solver. Yeah, but if they're like going through something, I want them to be able to tell me.
If it's a big enough deal.
Yeah.
But the small
But
things,
they can-
like
If you don't want to, and like it's a bad thing for like you, and it doesn't make you feel good to like tell your girlfriend that you're having like these little issues, then like don't. But if you want to tell me, like I would. That's what I'm.
That's fair.
What your girlfriend is here for. But I don't want like someone like I get what you mean. Like
just like stereotypically.
Well, what if you tell someone
Not from
like one
experience.
time, like your first time, like it's so hard, right? And then it's like you totally did not get what you needed. Don't you just feel like I don't
fine.
ever want to
Useless.
tell
Yeah.
anyone? You know what
yeah.
I mean? I'll just fucking figure it out myself.
That's a good point.
That happens so much.
what do you mean? Where you like
You tell someone something that I don't know really is important to you, and then it just does not get solved the way you needed it to get solved, or you're hoping for it to get solved.
Yeah. Or
Like
just
you were
get-
hoping for help, right? If you're willing to tell
Yeah.
someone,
Yeah. And
then you're just scared to tell it ever again.
or they're literally like helpless. Like you don't blame them. Like,
Yeah.
They're not capable of like offering anything to you
Which it's not their
That
fault.
happens.
besides
That's-
listening. But like yeah,
Exactly.
But that's so
But
useless.
how
to
far
guys
can
with-
listening take
Yeah, exactly.
a real problem? You know what I mean?
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Like I don't want to sit there talk about it. I just want to do something. Right.
Yeah,
That's like my
exactly.
mentality. But
For me, it's like if you tell me your problem and then I just tell you my problem, then now we just have like a lot of problems.
now it's a pity party.
Yeah, now we're just both upset about
Yeah.
a shit ton of problems.
And they're so like yeah.
Yeah.
That's my problem.
So what are you saying then?
I just
What-
keep it to myself. I try to help fix that problem and I fix my own problem.
Yeah.
That's my
exactly.
problem.
That's my problem.
Yeah.
So you don't want to do that? Like, what do you want then? You don't want them to share their problems?
No.
I want someone to be able to fix my problems the way I'm willing to fix other people's problems. But
to
that's
be
a
honest,
problem.
That's a lot. To be honest, that's a lot to ask. for.
Exactly.
So that's just another problem.
Yes.
But then you're saying you want someone to fix your problems, but they
Not
can't
fix my problems, but actually help me
Yeah,
fix my
but they
problems.
can't help you if you don't tell them. And you said you didn't want to tell them because it's like
You think
well,
they're
you-
helpless?
you tell their problem, they tell their problems, and then you tell their problems, and you said you didn't want that. But I think it's just timing. Like if someone's going through something, maybe hold back what you like are going through if it's not urgent.
Yeah.
And then when everything's okay, be like,
Yeah, that's fair.
you know,
Okay.
because then it's not like, let's just dump all our shit on the table and then sort out this mess.
Also, when a girl tells you your problem, like, you don't want to make it about yourself.
Exactly.
After
Yeah.
they made it about themselves, right?
Yeah.
That's another thing to watch out for.
Oh, I hate that. When you
Yeah.
like have something to tell someone and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
they like dump
There's
something
the-
worse
yeah.
on you and you're like, oh, fuck.
And now your problem's like,
Now my problem like,
Yeah,
well, I can't tell you
ooh.
now because it's like you try to make
yeah, that,
So then I just don't tell my problems and I avoid that part of it.
these are bare facts. This is bare education for people who don't know what it's like.
Yeah. It's like, oh, now I gotta go tell someone else.
Yeah, it's
And I can't tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go, like, I don't know,
You tell your mom a problem
go tell another guy.
and they get the shit. Whoa.
That's what, bro. That's
That's what happens.
what happens, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think guys do that as much.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like if guys don't even tell their own like
Girlfriend, why are they going to tell
Yeah,
a
why
random?
would
Why
you
are
tell
you
a
tell
random
a side
girl?
bitch your problems?
yeah, if we don't tell you, we're not telling nobody. Like you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
Or it's like I fucking tell my mom a problem, I get shit on for it. It's like I'm never fucking telling you a problem again. Like fuck off.
Oh, that's worst. Moms, bro.
Yeah, I can't tell my mom anything.
Yeah, no, me neither.
Fuck.
I say something, I just regret it. It's like a second later.
Yeah.
Get absolutely shit on.
Yeah. Oh yeah. My dad though, I can like tell problems too.
Oh damn. That's crazy. That's good. That's
I
pretty
feel
good.
like it's usually the opposite
No,
for
dad-
girls.
Yeah, dad, like daddy's little girl, right?
No, but like I feel like like girls are closer with their mom.
Really?
I thought it was the other way
There was
around.
another way.
Really?
And then the sons are closer to the moms.
Yeah,
Which I am.
yeah.
Really? Well, I don't have a brother. So-
Is your sister close to your dad as well?
She's like, yeah, equally close, I think.
Do you tell your sister a lot?
Yeah, we're like best friends.
Oh,
Yeah, that's crazy.
We tell each other everything.
Even long distance.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's like a very solid,
Pillar in
like,
your life.
yeah, like a rock.
Is she good help or is she like tough love?
She's a good help. I think she's too nice. I think she's too easy on me.
She's a bit a little tougher.
She's too
Yeah.
easy on you.
Yeah. She's always like, she's very nice to me.
Are you too easy on other people?
I don't know. I don't really like too easy on other people. Like in what way?
Like the same way you go to people for help, when people come to you for help, are you too easy on them?
Probably.
Yeah.
To their face at least.
What?
Wait,
What's other?
as opposed to
As opposed, then I'll be like, oh, she needs to like, or like, he needs to get over it.
holy fuck.
No,
I'm not saying shit.
I've definitely heard
No.
I've definitely heard you say that. Like, heard you do that.
I've never seen shit.
Sounds like something you
Kate,
do.
not Kate. When you guys even no?
No, like for example, like I'm pretty sure you'd say that with Mark, but to his face, you wouldn't tell him that, right?
Like what?
I don't know, like he's complaining about his girl.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, you'd probably
Yeah, and I'll be like, oh,
"He's
it's
such a baby,
fine,
right?"
and then I'll be like, he literally caused this problem
Yeah,
himself.
exactly. Yeah, so that's why it reminded me of.
Okay, but Mark's an exception.
Okay, fine.
No,
Way
but
to
it's
throw him out the window. Like,
Well, because sometimes that's what like sometimes they're not in the right headspace to hear like tough love, you know, and sometimes I will give it. Like Mark, that time I literally said, I was like, you need to go clean up your mess. Sorry.
True. You still laugh about it though, when he's like, I don't know. Okay, what I was trying to get at is that I thought like how the way you're loved is how you tend to love, right? So you were saying your sister's very easy on you, so maybe I was thinking you could be very easy on other people, because how I see it is that my love I received was very tough love always my whole life, and then because of that I automatically
You love tough.
yeah, I the people I love the most I was really tough on. But the people who love me the most are really tough on me.
Oh.
And I just realized that.
Interesting.
And that was something like I did like grow, you know, like change, you know, because it's obviously not that doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah. Oh, for
Not
sure.
not everyone's yeah.
Not everyone responds well to that.
Yeah, exactly. Which it was like it was a big life lesson for me for sure.
Yeah, figuring that out and like being aware of it is important. For sure.
But yeah, I just thought like everyone thinks like me
Yeah.
or something, right? People would like perceive it like I did, but it's backfired.
I think I am probably easy on people.
Do you forgive easily?
Yes.
Too easily?
Maybe.
Do you forget?
Like forget what?
Like forgive and forget. Like do you?
Or
like,
do you forgive and never forget?
Do you mean memory loss? Because I literally have that.
Like, do you like forgive the problem and then not forget it? Or do you forgive it and forget it?
I honestly, I think forgiveness is for yourself. More than it is more for the other person. Like when you forgive, it's about letting it go. They don't like whether you say I forgive you to someone, that could mean nothing. You could be lying. You only know like within yourself whether
If
you're
you really,
actually
truly
forgiving
forgive.
them. And it's not that I forget it per se. Like there'll be things that I like could remember, but it's like when I forgive someone, I do truly let it go. I'm not gonna go back and bring something up from the past if I told you I forgave you for it and I did and I know I did. That's just.
But it's in the back of your head.
Yeah, do you remember it?
Yeah, is it in the back of your head? Like, is it like you could grow resentment from it and like take it out somewhere else? You know, if it came up again with like
Or
came up,
or if something similar happens in the future, it kind of like exponentially adds to
Yeah.
the last issue because you didn't forget yet. But you did forgive in the moment. You just haven't forgot about it.
but it was
I
in the
haven't had
moment,
anything
not
like
yeah,
I haven't had anything like super crazy that I like given me trust issues where I like will always have it in the back of my head and I can't like forgive things at all. But I don't know. I usually forgive and forget. Not forget, but like I don't know.
How about you?
I guess. I don't know. Yeah, you, Stephen?
I think I forgive and never forget. I just don't forget anything. Like, I don't know. Like,
It must be nice.
how can I forget something
Like
that,
bad.
Yeah. It's hard to forget something that.
Like if something bad. Like, are you talking about in a relationship?
Sure. Or any, I don't know. It's just like, it's hard to forget something when you had to work so hard to forgive them. Like, I guess that's the way I see it. But, like, I can forgive.
But then, like, if you truly can't forgive someone, then don't.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's
like,
a hard thing.
Don't let them. If you had to really work so hard.
Like convincing yourself to forgive someone.
Yeah, and you, like, know that you don't really want to. Like, that's just, I think, counterproductive for both parties. Because what are you. If you can't forget it and you can't let it go, and you, like, worked really hard to do it and, like, get past it, but you didn't actually get past it fully, then that just is not good.
I don't know. It's hard.
Yeah, it's hard.
I think like if I could forget it so easily, if I could forget it so easily, then why did I have to forgive it? Kind of thing. Like, it couldn't have been that bad, right? So if I had to forgive it, it must have been bad, or must have like made me feel like it. Yeah.
Yeah, like you don't forget, but it's like you can like
Yeah, not really leave it
move
behind.
on.
Yeah, really leave it behind.
Like you remember, recognize that they've changed.
Yeah. No, that's true. Consistency,
Like keep it in mind and like look for signs in the future of like similar things happening. So you don't have to like go through another forgiving and forgetting process.
well, that was our good friend Camryn, and hopefully we'll see her soon.
Yeah, thanks for
Soon
coming.
again, part 2.
That was really fun. Wow.
Yeah, that was really fun.
Yeah.
I had a
was
great
fun.
time.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
Me
was fun.
too.
That was.
Yeah.
Thanks
That was
for having
cool.
me.
That was really cool.
I was like very. Yeah.
Genuinely curious the whole time.
Yeah. Very.
Really?
I was very like passionate
I'm
about that
glad.
conversation.
Because everything was something I didn't know really
Yeah.
about you. That's what's different than
And our perspective is so different from us.
exactly.
Yeah.
That was really cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we were so used to all of us having the same like similar
Yeah.
minds, right?
I guess you guys are all like pretty like-minded.
Because we hang out so much,
Yeah.
right? Because it's around each other. Right?
Yeah, grow up together.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that was amazing.
We'll see you soon. Till next time, guys.
Bye.
Peace.